Hello and welcome to Cup of Tea Reviews. My name is Tim and I'm joined as always by Michael.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
Tim, we're all looking to be entertained while we watch movies, but so many of them are duds.
That's right, Michael. We watch the movies that can go either way, good or bad, and we let you know if they're worth your while.
We waste our time so you don't have to.
That's right, and this dud is Merry Christmas. It is a 2024 Netflix Christmas movie from the Lawrence brothers. It is a sequel to Mistletoe Mixup. Michael, please give us your hot take.
Tim, this movie is not my cup of tea. This movie is just bad. This is just garbage. So we'll talk about why, but not my cup of tea. What about you?
This movie is not my cup of tea. Last week we watched Mistletoe Mixup, and it got a cup of tea for me. Big part of that is because I knew how bad this one was. This movie redefines the floor of failure. It is a zero-effort movie. It makes Mistletoe Mixup look good in comparison.
So, Tim, give everybody a rundown. What's it about?
A Christmas rivalry breaks out between the Wright brothers when they accidentally both plan their weddings for the same day at the same location.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Michael, where do you want to start?
There's really only bad things about this movie, so let's start there. If you had to distill all the bad things in this movie, I think they all really ladder up to one issue, which is this movie is made with zero effort. Like, minimal effort. My best guess as to what's going on is that the Lawrence brothers got some amount of money to make this movie, and every dollar that they didn't spend on the movie, they just got to keep. And so they took that to heart, and they were like, yep, we're gonna only hire, like, 3 actors in addition to everyone in our family. Like, main actress, she maybe wants some more money, she's out. We're gonna hire somebody new who's cheaper. So there's just minimal effort across this film, and it's not just in those kind of like cost-based decisions, it's also in the way that the details of the film are handled. There are things like Matthew Lawrence, the middle brother, his character becomes diabetic for one scene, and then we never talk about that again, and it is not relevant at all. Or we have like some weird stuff about Joey, the oldest brother, becoming a health nut, right? He only will eat salads now. We never set that up. It just starts happening. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, this is ostensibly a sequel, and this was not even a part of the first movie. So, like, what are we doing? There are those types of details throughout the film that there's just no attention or care put into, and it's just disrespectful as an audience member, because you're like, oh, should I care about this? Nope, the movie doesn't care about it.
Well, dude, it's so disrespectful because they clearly fired their cinematographer and their lighting guy because there's no lighting in this film. They just, like, use whatever open window is nearby. There's a scene in a bar that looks like it was shot in 3 different locations because they either never, show an establishing shot of what the bar looks like, or they actually shot it in 3 different locations for some reason. There's no establishing shots anywhere. Like, in the first movie, we made fun of the fact that they used, like, a winter establishing shot and a summer establishing shot. That's funny. In this, no establishing shots. I have no idea where we are at any given time. There's just zero effort paid to technically how they made the film, and then there's no effort paid to the story either.
And to underscore the story, Tim, we have to talk about the third brother. His plot is literally that he forgot his wife had an internship, so he spends the entire movie thinking she's left him, and he's, like, depressed and probably psychotic. He's, like, hallucinating her in different places, and it's like, oh, man, this is really sad. And it's like, no, he just forgot that she was doing an internship for a couple weeks. It's like, the SNL did a sketch on that, like, making fun of that. And they seriously did that as a plot. They treated it incredibly seriously in the film.
There's, like, all these, like, heartfelt moments of, like, oh, brother, you'll be okay. Apparently, he never needed to be not okay because his wife was just out of town. How stupid is that? It's so disrespectful to the audience. Do you care about what's happening? Don't. It doesn't matter. And that's a huge problem with this entire film. Every single conflict that's established in the movie is either resolved instantly or they just ignore it for the rest of the movie. And I think of the middle brother Matthew. He doesn't have enough money to buy wedding rings for he and his wife. And so he goes to grandma. He's like, oh, I'm broke. I don't have any money. Can I use grandma's wedding ring? And she goes, no. And then they just never address it again until the end of the movie, which means that Matthew Lawrence, he was going to walk into that wedding without having wedding rings. Like he just didn't have anything. And they just, like, were just like, that was really important for about a minute and a half. And then we just forgot about it. Like, what are you doing, movie? You can't just introduce plot elements and then just forget that they were plot elements. Like, what the hell is that all about?
And this is the difference, I think, between this movie and the original Mistletoe Mix-Up. Mistletoe Mix-Up had a contrived plot. Like, it didn't quite make sense and quite work, but they stuck to it, and they at least, like, kind of forced their way through on it. And, like, while it was contrived and while it didn't work, as we talked about in that review, they at least kind of stuck to their guns on it. In this, the conflict just goes away as quickly as it came. It's like, oh, no, we're getting married on the same day. Okay, we'll just share the venue. Okay, well, that problem's solved. But so then they have to start manufacturing other ridiculous conflicts that also just go away. It's like, oh no, my brother is in the same store doing his registry. That's a conflict, right? And then it's like 60 seconds later, it's like, no, that's done. We don't care about that. So this movie, unlike Mistletoe Mixup, I think the biggest drawback from the plot side for me is that the conflict is super manufactured. It feels artificial, and they don't even stick to their guns. Like, they don't even care enough about the conflict to be like, no, you should care about this.
Yeah, this is actually important. No,
yeah.
Nothing's important in this movie.
We have to also talk about the fact that this is a sequel.
Like, in name only, though. I mean, come on.
In name only. But they're starting to do, like, a cinematic universe.
Yes.
Like, they're bringing back actors from the first movie to play roles, and, like, it's getting weird. Like, Fernando, who is the wedding planner, was in the first movie as, like, a waiter or something. Yeah. And he's coming back now, and he's, like, playing every role in this movie. Like, you know? And then you've got, like, the love interest of their mom, who was, like, in the first movie and has now been, like, brought back again. Yeah. It's getting really weird. It's like, this should not have a cinematic universe. Like, I do not want, like, Easter egg lines about who these characters were in previous movies. Like, that is absolutely too much. And the fact that they're investing effort in that, but not lighting any scenes is ridiculous to me.
One thing that really bothered me while we were watching is the fact that they replaced the lead actress. The first movie is about the Danielle Ryan character. And in this movie, they just like got rid of her with one line of dialogue and they replaced her with somebody else. This shouldn't be a sequel because the star of the first movie is not even here. The character isn't even here. There's no, like, what are you doing? Second of all, the sideline the women once again. Like, the women are literally asleep for the entire second half of the movie. They're getting married as well, but they don't matter at all. Like, let's just get them out of the movie. They can just sleep through the second half of the movie, and the Lawrence brothers can go like frolic in a field for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. Like, it's so insulting to me that they spend half the movie, and maybe they are just trying to save money, and like it's just them like let's just, why hire actors when we can just do it ourselves? But like, it's so bad. It's just so poorly done, and it's so disrespectful to, I want to say the first movie, but that movie wasn't very good either. Right. It's all just like, I was just so frustrated watching this of like, what are you doing? Like, why is any of this happening?
I'm with you. The only thing I can say that worked about this, Tim, for me, was the brothers. Like, when they are doing their bickering, I truly do believe that they're brothers, because they are. Yeah. And, like, that chemistry of, like, the brothers all interplaying with each other, like, I think that works. It's in service of nothing here. Like, the conflicts are terrible. But I do believe that they're nailing what the bickering would look like. Because, again, they are actual brothers. So I feel like, I'm like, this is probably what it's like in the house, you know, when they're bickering with each other.
I didn't have anything good, so let's move on. When would you recommend the film?
I would never recommend anyone watch this. This is absolute garbage. And when we think about what makes a good, bad movie, what we've lost here is the commitment to making something interesting. Like, in the first one, I don't think it was good, but I do believe they were trying to make something. Here, they have no aspirations for this film. Like, this is just trying to be an 80-minute stream of moving pictures. Like, it is not attempting to be anything more than that. There's no momentum. Like, we just, in the end, have lost any aspirations in the first film, and that's, for me, a deal breaker. Can't recommend it. What about you?
Oh, no, never watch this. Watch anything else. Literally any other movie. This is nothing. This is terrible. It's not worth watching. It's gonna.
Thank you all for watching. Join us next time on Cup of Tea Reviews.